We're live. What is up, swimmers and swammers? Welcome to day one of the 2025 World Championships. Right now, you are hanging with Coleman Hodges from Brooklyn, New York, and gold medal Mel Stewart, SwimSwam co-founder aficionado from Austin, Texas. And we are here for our SwimSwam's first live watch party, day one finals from Singapore. If you didn't catch prelims because it happened at 10 p.m. Eastern, my time, you woke up to the biggest news headlines, I think, are that Claire Weinstein was out of the 400 free prelims and Tori Husk was out of the 100 fly prelims to focus on the 400 free relay. I think it's safe to, journalistically, maybe this is incorrect to say. To me as a person, it's safe to assume that maybe they were two of the athletes affected by the food poisoning that SwimSwam reported on earlier that happened in USA's training camp in Phuket, Thailand. So we won't see Claire Weinstein swim tonight at all. We will see, I think, Tori Husk swimming in the finals of the 400 free relay. If you didn't catch the news, we can do a quick prelims recap right now. That 400 free relay, the U.S. women are the top seed in. Erin Gimmel was 53.5 on the leadoff. Kate Douglas 52.0. That is blazing. Anna Moish was 53.8. Simone Manuel anchored in 54.2. I'm wondering, and they're still they're top seed by over a second. I'm wondering if they didn't tell Simone to shut it down, or that seems like one possible answer. Another would be that she is also one of those athletes who might have been affected by food poisoning a little and might be struggling. We don't know. I'm curious who. It seems like Kate Douglas is a lock for that finals relay, as is Gretchen Walsh, assumably Tori Husk. Wondering if they'll choose Simone or someone else. Because again, it seems like it's very possible that they told Simone, hey, if we're in the lead, you don't need to kill yourself. Just cruise. Because we all know that I think Simone Manuel's more than capable of 54.2 at this point. Australia is behind the U.S. women, and the Netherlands are behind them. China is fourth seed. That's the women's 400 free relay. Other big news out of prelims, women's 2IM pretty much went how you would expect it to go. Tara Kinder of Australia, top seed, 209.4. Summers in there. Alex Walsh, Mary Sophie Harvey, Yu Yiting, 12-year-old from China, UZD, is 15th. So she will be swimming in the semis tonight. One to keep an eye on. Phoebe Bacon from America also made it top 16. Men's 400 free. U.S. still not looking great. Rex Maurer did not make the final. He was 346. I believe he was 9th or 10th. And Luka Mihatovic, he was 11th. Sorry, Rex Maurer was 11th. Elijah Winnington, also a favorite to medal, 10th. They were both 346.3 out of prelims. 16-year-old Luka Mihatovic was 36th at 359.6. Our commenters were assuming that he was also maybe affected by that food poisoning. Even though it's his first international meet, first race at an international meet, he added well over 10 seconds. And so I think he might have probably gotten sick as well. But Sam Short, your top seed at 342.0. Lucas Martins, 343.8. He is the world record holder. Kim Woo Min, the defending world champion from 2024 Doha, is third seed at 344.9. So I would keep my eye on the middle lanes in that race. Women's 100 fly heats, again, pretty much went how you'd expect. Gretchen Walsh is like a second ahead of everyone else. No Tori Husk, as mentioned. She is out of that event. She didn't swim prelims. Men's 50 fly, again, no big surprises there. Noah Ponti, Ilya Karun, and Maxime Grousset are the top three. They've looked the fastest coming in. Daria Rose, Michael Andrew, the two Americans, are both into semifinals, but they are on the lower end of that. So we'll see if they can squeak into finals. Women's 400 free, again, no Claire Weinstein, but pretty much what you'd expect. Ledecky, Lonnie Pallister, Lee Bingji, Summer McIntosh, top 4 seeds. Another big surprise there was that New Zealand's, I don't want to get her name wrong, Erica Fairweather was DQ'd in the 400 free prelims. We have only seen that, I think, one other time, maybe in history, or at the World Championships, I think is what we reported. But false start in a 400 free, really, really tough break for Erica Fairweather. What are you laughing, Mel?
I'm sorry.
I think that's funny.
I'm sorry. I thought it was off camera, and yes, it's just horrible. It's horrible. It's
and we got our first guest today. Olivia Smoliga is in the house.
What's going on? Hey, y'all.
How's it going, Olivia?
It's going great. How are you guys?
Where are you?
I'm in Portugal right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Casual.
Yeah, I can show you my view.
Oh,
what?
Oh man, some people know how to live.
Oh God, I'm living.
And you're here with us right now. Wow.
I couldn't miss it.
I'm honored.
I'm truly honored. I'm so pumped.
It's 5 o'clock in Austin, Texas, and you're in Portugal. What city are you in Portugal? Can you disclose?
I'm in Lisbon.
Lisbon's beautiful. Yeah.
Gorgeous. I love it. It's so welcoming. It's so nurturing. And everyone really speaks English. So it's just nice. Like, oh, what's up, Hunter?
Hey.
Hey.
Well, that is up. Wow. Hunter, how's it going?
Going well. How about you guys?
Good. Just
Good.
up at the crack of dawn. What time is it for you, Olivia? It's like noon?
Yeah, it's noon. So it's not that bad.
Where are you at?
I'm in Portugal.
I'm jealous. I'm in Ohio.
Seriously.
Similar.
Yeah, very similar. No, we flash flooded last night, so
Oh my goodness.
I think you got the better area.
Yeah. Is everything okay? Flash flooding's no joke.
Yeah, I mean it was worse in like main Columbus. I'm in the outskirts in Grove City. So, I mean, my yard is flooded, so I will not be mowing today like I had planned. But yeah, it's wet out here.
It's wet.
Okay. Nice. Cool. Olivia, what are you doing in Portugal?
So a little bit of leisure, fun. I have a retreat coming up tomorrow, actually. So I'll be going inward. Love doing these meditative retreats and stuff. So I'll be going completely offline. And I was just telling my friend who I'm here with that this is the first time in my life that I would not be watching Worlds or like the Summer Championship because it just happened to land at this time.
Yeah.
And so that's really why I wanted to be here because I was like, I want to get at least one day see the ASU boys fire off on that relay and everybody else on Team USA. And so I'm just happy to be here.
Get one session in. Well,
yes.
Gee, thanks for joining us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm honored.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. What,
Sure.
Hunter, what's new with you aside from not being able to mow your lawn?
I've really gotten into like carpentry. Like I've done some work on houses on my little break, but turns out I really like it. So I've just been like renovating the garage and like I guess I am not great at mowing. I hit too many rocks. So I got my impact and I got to like change out the blades and sharpen them with an angle grinder and like this stuff's fun.
That's sick.
You sound like a regular home man.
I'm trying.
You're
I don't
there.
have the money to pay other people to do it, so I'm just gonna learn how to do it myself.
It's a great reason.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Men's 400 free marching out.
No, I don't see anything on my screen. Besides you guys.
Do we have to pull up a stream? Is that how this works?
If you want to. I mean, I will be watching live.
Oh, okay, wait.
How are you watching live?
Peacock.
Oh, word. Okay. I thought it was going to be like on Here, let me log in.
I
I hope
wish,
I still have it.
Sorry.
but no, it's
Uh,
all good.
Hunter, I can give you my login if you don't have one.
It might yell at us for being in 2 different countries. I'll text my family. Somebody has to have it.
Do I have a family plan? How do I get on here? Hold up.
Or I can just steal my brother's login or
Ooh, yeah.
sister-in-law.
I let Mel steal mine. If actually, honestly, if you guys need it, hold on. I'll just send you mine.
Oh, here we go. I cannot access this for some reason. Is it because I'm in a foreign country?
It might be because they're in Portugal.
Do you have a
Shoot.
VPN?
Well, so I typed in Peacock, but it just takes me to NBC Universal.
Mm.
Would we
Mel,
get
do
in
you-
trouble for streaming it on here? For like
Well,
rights and stuff?
Don't like. So I have it in a separate window, and I have the volume off,
Hmm.
and that's how I'm watching it right now. Men's 400 free is in the water.
It's in the water. Oh my god.
Yeah, which unfortunately we don't have an American in this race.
Yeah.
But we do have the reigning world champion, world record holder, and 2023 world champion.
Let's go.
All right. In case you guys need it, I'm sending you my Peacock login through the private chat here. I am not broadcasting it on our live stream. 100 meters in, almost.
Oh, what a password, Coleman.
Yeah, I didn't choose it. Google did. Lucas Martins looks strong, 51.9 out.
Okay.
Sam
Go.
Short looking solid. Mel, you think anyone's going to upset the world record holder?
No. Can you hear me? Is my mic on? No.
Yeah,
No,
we
I
can hear
don't.
you.
I don't think so. I'm just sorry. 50 out in 51 is painful.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. When I see people go out that fast, I'm always amazed. I just think it's funny that no one on our little party here, we're not 400 freestylers. Nope.
Nope.
No.
That's
Way
not
too
true.
painful.
I did 500 free in C2As.
Yeah, I was
did
going to
it 1 year.
say.
Did it 1 year.
Really? Nice.
1 year. 32 years ago, went 416.
Hey. It's not bad.
Yeah.
148 is crazy.
Yeah.
148.3. I think 3 guys just flipped at 148. Kim Woo Min is making his move now, as is Sam Short. They're like all 3 in a line. So Lucas Martins, who's also the Olympic champion, is really feeling the pressure at this point.
Is he feeling the pressure, or is he just in the pocket?
Maybe. I don't know. Sam Short is now in the lead, 2:16.9 at the 250.
They look good laying out. They're laying on their arms. Legs look big. They're going to be building them in.
Olivia, according to
Yeah.
SwimSwam,
Mhm.
RTP is the channel that you would watch in Portugal. I
I
don't
know,
know what
I'm
that
look-
means.
I'm trying to download this Eurovision Sport platform, but it's
Oh.
not working. I didn't think this through. I'm
Ooh.
so sorry. Let me see if I can get
No.
a VPN.
We're just happy to have your expertise.
My
on
400
this
free.
Hunter, when's the last time you swam a 400 free?
Warm up. Not nearly as fast as these guys, but
We're Sam Short 245 at the 300. You guys, are you in the same place I'm at?
Yeah. They just flipped it to 350 for me. So Martins is
25 left.
battling back. It looks like he has a slight lead coming down the home stretch. Are you seeing the last 25 meters?
I just flipped it to 350.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Well, oh, God. It's a fight to the wall. Oh.
200
And it's-
in a 400.
And it's Martins who pulls out the win, 3:42.35 to Sam Short's 3:42.37. Kim Woo Min was there for bronze. I didn't see what time he went, but wow, Sam, you can see the disappointment with Sam Short. Martin's the world record holder and Olympic champion, gets his first world title in the event. Good
I have
for
to
him.
share something. I have an overshare. I'm in group text with everybody who's went to the, was on the national team in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they're like, there's no Americans in the first event. They're very upset.
Yeah.
They're very upset. They're very, 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 very angry. And like people were sick. We're
Are people sick? Oh, okay.
Yes. We haven't had a lot of information disclosed, but everybody knows.
Mm.
Yeah, they're dealing with it. They had food poisoning, which unpacking food poisoning it's tough. It's like sometimes people get food poisoning and it's good for their taper because it forces them to rest. But
that happened to me my freshman year at Georgia. I got food poisoning. Everybody just got a round of it, like right before SECs, and I ended up having a great meet because I had like 3 days of like extra rest or whatever, just hurling. But is that what happened to? Is this too sensitive information? Is that what happened to Claire Weinstein? I saw the update that she wasn't in the 4 free. Did she get sick?
I would say that's the prevailing theory.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will confirm that until after the meet, but which is understandable, I think, from one end and kind of annoying from our end, but that's a different topic. But yeah, I think with Tori pulling out of the 100 fly and Claire pulling out of the 400 free, we're assuming that it's because, food poisoning, or they're just like still not feeling great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they wanted to put everything into the 4x1 free and have Tori like super fresh for her to go like a 51.0 or something like that without the 100 fly. Is that also? Or leaning?
That's a good. I mean,
I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I no.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I wanted to.
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I downloaded a VPN. Do you guys know?
You're selling people. You're breaking the law on a stream.
Oh, am I breaking
the law? It's all right. This is
That's really why you're in Portugal.
It's really why you're in Portugal. You're skirting taxes and breaking law and hiding.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I'm using. Yeah. You should. Or what are you using? You're using Tunnel Bear, or what are you using?
I'm using ExpressVPN. I just don't know how to like put it onto my computer so that I can like get Peacock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, allegedly, if you're using this, is it on your phone? Are you using it on your phone?
On my phone. Yeah.
If you're allegedly using it on your phone, you can allegedly stream the are you on a desktop or are you watching us on your phone?
So you're on my desktop. I would be watching on my phone.
Okay, allegedly, if you were doing this from your phone. If you were, you could you just stream. Yeah, you do everything on your phone and watch the stream on your phone, of course. But I would move it to I usually use it to Indiana or something.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I just don't know. Oh gosh. Okay. Y'all, I can't believe this is happening.
Olivia, if you check the chat, I think this will work.
No, but I don't have Discord. I don't know what that is actually.
You said yes, please. I assume that meant you had it.
No.
Okay.
We're all figuring it out.
Okay, it's the first day. It's the first
day.
Why does World Championship start on a Sunday, and why does it start at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Hunter, dude, you're here. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Wouldn't miss it.
Right?
It's actually such a cool, it's almost like out of body being able to watch it and not be there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Might be a little preferred, honestly.
This is a good,
I get to sleep in my own bed.
It's a
nice.
You deserve a break. You deserve some time. You deserve to have your own life. I still think in terms of like when everyone in swimming, everyone wants to have a swim, or it seems like they're doing something that is eye popping and surprising. And you're split on the 4x1 men's relay is the thumbnail that currently I hold in my brain for that type of swim. That was I felt out of body.
That was honestly probably the highlight of my career.
Yeah. We need some of those this week. That's why we brought John as an expert. We're searching for the out of body swim.
Just giving them juju.
Do we know finals lineups for our 4x1 today?
Great question, Hunter. Let's see. Let's see if they're up. Let's see if Omega's got them. Do they? They do. Okay, so it's for the men. We've got Jack Alexi lead off. I think that's a good call. Patrick Salmon, Chris Giuliano, and Johnny Kulo. I like that lineup a lot. God. I think we're winning by 1.5 seconds at least.
Dude, Johnny on an anchor. Don't mess with Johnny on an anchor, dude. I'm so excited.
Patrick and Johnny were both 47 mid this morning. So
I saw that. Gross.
It looks solid. For the women, we have got Simone leading off. Oh, I like that because she's not going to get to an individual 100 free. I like that a lot. Kate Douglas, Gretchen Walsh, and Tori Husk. Okay.
Dude, I'm pumped.
So Kate already was 52-0 this morning. So I think her going second is great to get some clean water for Team USA. And so I maybe you guys have a little insight, but maybe not. But Simone anchored this morning in 54.2, slowest split on the relay. But I'm wondering if they were like, just shut it down.
Now that they put her on the
lead off,
that's what I'm. For like obviously. Yeah,
sure. Because they were also first seed by a second. And she split 54.2.
Dude, that is so boss. Like just to be in the position where it's just like shut it down, dude. It's every swimmer's dream. Just cut it. Just cut it.
Yeah. No, that's good. We've talked about the meet all of like 10 seconds on this stream. We have the women's 2IM semifinal heat 1 in the water. No, sorry, 100 fly. 100 fly. Heat 1 is in the water.
Yeah, but Gretchen's not in this one. So what is there to talk about?
What is there to talk about?
Australia's Perkin touches 56.19 in our first heat.
Yeah, which is that's a good swim for her, I assume. She looks quite young. How old is Miss Perkins? Born in 2000, not that young. 25, 24. Oh, wait, her birthday is today.
Oh my goodness.
July 27, 2000. Wow. Cool. Alexandra Perkins, 25 today, and she won a best time on her birthday, 56.19. Good for her. Wow. Yeah, I don't like it's hard to be happy for a 56 low when you think Gretchen's gonna just come in with a 54 in the next heat.
What's the world record again?
54.60.
Ew.
Set at a pro swim.
That is so gross. What happened?
Yeah. Mel?
Yep.
What would you go in 100 fly right now?
I think I could pop a 102, maybe 103.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, I could go a 56.
I mean, if I put fins on. I'm old and slow, buddy.
Come on. You deserve fins.
I deserve fins. This is like, it's I'm not exercising to swim fast. I'm exercising to be swole.
Whoa.
SwimSwam soul. That's it.
That's the requirement for working at SwimSwam.
That's it.
Being on camera at SwimSwam.
There's only one objective in exercise. It's to be bigger than Coleman Hodges. Coleman's a little bit jacked. I just want to be bigger than Coleman.
I'm 5'8", by the way.
Well, I mean, proportionally want to be more jacked than Coleman.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is you guys aren't watching this, but I'm watching. I mean,
no, they're trying to get Olivia set up.
That's cool. You guys focus on that. I'm just like, I just feel like we're in the Gretchen. This is the Gretchen show.
It really is,
straight up.
And I'm trying to explain. Like, my daughter has been out of swimming since she was 12, and my daughter's like pumped about Gretchen Walsh. She's like, yeah, I like her. Why do I like her? I'm like, because she's freaking awesome and fast, and we have a legitimate superstar on our hands.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I see her. She's like, she watches her and likes her for what she's doing on the dry side.
Yeah.
What has she done? I mean, she's done some really cool suit launches with Alex, with Sporty. They've done some fun shoots with Arena. What else has she done on the dry side?
She follows her. So she follows after the Olympics. She started following herself, but before the Olympics, started following the social media. And she's just like, I think I like her. But she also, I think people like the sister story. And and if then they gravitate to one or the other. My child is gravitated to Gretchen.
Well, I think,
and they're so chill.
They're chill.
Sorry.
They are. No, it's. I mean, Gretchen was setting world records in Fort Lauderdale 2 months ago, and between prelims and finals, she set a world record in prelims, went to the beach, and then came back for finals and set another world record.
It really gives like that. I think like Kasia Vasic did the same thing. Like Sarah Soistrom, they were always so like. Had this really beautiful detachment from the sport where they were able to completely focus in and just be absolute killers in the water because they were detached. And even Alex and Gretchen, when they're on that Unfiltered Waters, they've been on a lot. I love watching that podcast, and they just speak about their mental health and like talking to their therapists and just being like really well-rounded humans, which makes them such great swimmers. So I definitely feel you on like them being so great out of the pool, which is like icing on the cake, them just cruising world records. Nothing.
Seriously. Wow. Okay. We're in the water. Gretchen's in the water. I was a little worried because she popped up at the start kind of in the same level as everyone else, but she's about 2/3 of a body length ahead now. 25-7 out.
Stay down. Stay down the 15 meters on second 50.
Okay, so she's still ahead, but she's getting pushed here. So I'm wondering
who's pushing her.
What form? Who would dare?
Who's doing that?
56.07. I mean, not bad for a semi. It's like you don't want to, she's that swimmer who does everything in the semi. She probably wants to reverse that trend.
Yeah.
Final.
No, I mean, she doesn't look like she's breathing that hard. So who pushed her was Belgium's Roos van Ouderdijk.
I don't know.
Yeah, so she's very young. Let's see. She is born in 2005. So she is 20 years old. And but she is entered in 7 events this meet. Which I don't even know if she was also entered in the 200 IM. Let me look to see if she is even swam that or is swimming it in the semifinals. She is not in the semis. I don't know if she's swimming in prelims, but she's entered in 50, 100 back, 50, 100 fly, 50, 100 free. She was entered in 200 IM as well, but she didn't swim it. But yeah, so she's swimming a lot, and she just got her meet off to a great start with a 56.07, tying the world record holder out of semis.
So they tied. They just tied in that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ruse, and Gretchen.
Nice.
But yeah, Gretchen didn't look like she was expending much energy.
Oh, that's gonna be so sick tomorrow.
I don't want to wah everybody, but it's like I had a bad feeling today. I woke up this morning and I was like, it's it's early. It's a Sunday. I want to chill and go to the pool. But no. I had a negative thought. I was like, and I just want to say it. I want to put it out there on the table. I was like, is that pro swim earlier this year going to be the fastest meet for Team USA? Just on the books in terms of times.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Is it just like the pressure, at the high level, like people missing their taper, like Florida sun, like because that Florida hit, they might have had a drop taper. So like, why do you think that is? Like, what are your thoughts on
that? I'll come in here.
Yeah.
Because I have strong thoughts about this meet specifically. Okay. I love Miami.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite places of all time.
Yeah.
So going to that meet, but just on its own, for that reason, I'm like, I'm not missing this meet because I want to go hang out in Miami for 3 days. But then you went to that meet. It's like a mini World Championships because everyone was there. It was kind of like the one meet of the long course season this year because it was like, trials were beginning of June, so there was really only 2 months, and like in April people were coming off of NCAAs, so everyone kind of did their own thing. But like everyone went to Fort Lauderdale, so there was like a lot of high level competition, but everyone was chill. It's like, doesn't matter, it's a pro swim in May, whatever, it's outside, it's beautiful, you can go to the beach between sessions. So yeah, I think the pressure was off. Everyone was feeling good. I think what really kicked it off though was the first night when Katie swam the mile and went like her second fastest time of all time. Yeah. That just like really got the ball rolling of like, if Katie Ledecky is swimming like this, well, like, sure, I can.
Yeah, that's so true.
So negative thought. So let's put it down. This is the opening party.
Let's just bring us back.
Is this going to be faster than a mid-season pro swim? Will this World Championships be faster than a mid-swimming pro swim for Team USA? Just curious. Who wants to make a prediction? It will be. Okay. I mean, it's a safe bet that this World Championship will be faster than a mid-season pro swim. But I woke up and I was a little bit negative this morning, and I wonder if this World Championships is going to be big.
Because you woke up at 5 a.m.
It was a little Eeyore. It was a little Eeyore. Also, second reason I'm going to complain this morning. I woke up. Apparently, our social media manager didn't set their alarm clock, so I'm sitting here doing our social media, and I'm bitter about it. So I'm not going to call that person out if they're not awake.
Dang.
But I'm just going to say, hey, Mel Stewart's awake.
Listen, I'm gonna
on Central Standard Time.
I don't think Katie Ledecky's gonna break her world record from Fort Lauderdale in the 80s.
What's happening right now? What is happening with this negativity, you guys?
No.
Are you Team USA or not? Like, what's happening?
Olivia,
are you Team USA?
Olivia, this is not a negative.
This person has been a captain on the team before. Are you Team USA or not?
I'm gonna stand up for Coleman on this point. This is we got to be honest with you. Hang on, the men's wait a second. Men's 50 flight is in.
Okay, I think
22.74 for Noe Ponti. Diogo Ribeiro was 22.8. Oh, I didn't even see if Americans were in that heat. Ben Proud was. I see.
Michael Andrew was like 15th, right? In there. And then who else? Who else made it?
Dare.
Dare
was tied for like 11th or something like that.
I think 10th or 11th out of prelims, yeah. Diogo's hair wasn't even wet. That's amazing.
We got the stream.
That took so much effort.
Hunter, somebody give this man a medal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
wow, he's like
This
MacGyver.
I know.
It only took me getting booted, but we're good. I got it up.
Which is funny because he was just telling us about how handy he is.
There you go.
And he proved
you're gonna make a great partner in marriage. You know, you're a problem solver. This is what sustains relationships over decades.
Magic.
Yeah, you've got it all.
Okay, wow. So 7 men were under 23 seconds in that heat. Thomas Chacon was fourth at 22.8. No Americans in that heat. So we got a double header in this next one coming up.
So wait,
Noah Ponce is a cool swimmer. I like his ways.
She likes his whole vibe.
Yeah.
He's good vibes. He is definitely good vibes. Oh, there's Michael.
Yeah.
Wait, Mel, you're gonna bring up some point, probably a -1. What did you have to say?
No, I was going to defend your Ledecky 1500 free thing. She always breaks the world record in the spring and then goes slower at the taper meet, and that's kind of been a thing for her. Right?
For a reason?
It is like historically, it's happened a lot.
Yeah. Do you have
Well, it's just they're in Singapore. Listen, I have a lot of strong feelings about that meet. So Saturday night was electric. It is unlike any session of swimming I've ever been to. Full crowd because it was the weekend. Katie was already on a roll. Gretchen had already broken 2 world records at that point. So like people were buzzing, and the 8 Katie started with the 800 free, and like from the go, everyone was just on their feet screaming. Like the whole every athlete and coach on deck, like it didn't matter because everyone has a Katie Ledecky story, right? Like she is a what's the word?
Legend.
She's like a legend, and she's a legend, but she's a dynastic swimmer of her in and of herself, and so like everyone was just like, and so like I truly feel the crowd willed her to that world record.
Yeah.
Not that like she can't do it on her own, but I just don't know if that juice is going to be here.
And the reason,
but she will be racing summer.
The reason why is it's hard to train for the 400, 800 mile, or even between 800 and the mile.
Yeah.
And you usually can't get them correct. And she gets the mile correct in the spring. And I think that the pacing wise, that's why. And historically, she's popped off some, season's best or world records or, whatever she does in the spring. It's always fast in the mile. It's happened several times.
Yeah.
So we've got. Let's go ahead.
No, I mean, it's like, hey, people probably want us to talk about a sprint rather than talking about the mile.
Olivia, you've trained with Ilya Karun.
Yeah.
What stands out to you about Mr. Haroon?
So I got to be honest, y'all. I rarely trained with him. I'd like be in passing with him on deck.
We did not.
Yes. We actually did not ever. We had like a couple practice, sorry, it's echoing because I have the other stream in there. So if I just stop talking, but we had like power practices together, and he's just a beast. He's so chill. I feel like that's just the quality of really good swimmers. They're chill and he was cracking jokes, and yeah, he's just good peeps. Like
they're not too high or too low.
Yeah.
They're whoa, Americans look decent.
No, they're not. They didn't get in 7th and 8th, buddy.
Is 5th? Could 5th get in?
With 23:02.
Oh, that was Dare.
I think it's like 9th. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 9th.
Dude.
Yeah, because there was 4:20. There was a lot of 22s in the last heat. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be.
No, this is not good. This is not good. That was not good for Team USA.
All right, so official results. Let's see. Whoa, Ilya Karun is 9th.
No,
that's a surprise.
Whoa.
22.92. He's 9th by 100th. There was a tie for 7th at 22.91. Wow. Josh Liendo is also out.
What about Niels?
So Niels is in. So Maxime Grousset, 22.61. Whoa, that's what he just popped. We're doing a bad job of commentating. Noe Ponte is second, Ben Proud third, Niels Corstanhi fourth, Diego Ribeiro fifth, Thomas Chacon sixth, tie for seventh between Guy Carib and Luca Armbuster. 22.91 is the time it took to get in. Whoo! But yeah, Maxime Grousset, 22.61, top seed. Ay, ay, ay.
Wow.
So that probably shook up some pick'ems because Ilya has been looking really good this season. I think he would win a Canadian record in the 50 fly at Fort Lauderdale. So there's a lot of fast swimming happening. I think he was 22.6 at Canadian trials, I want to say. So that's a pretty big surprise. Okay. 400 free time. Ledecky v. McIntosh, round one. Oh, Olivia, are you muted? We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mel. What have you got to say?
I was eating breakfast. I turned my mic off. I'm Olivia. If I can hear you, let's dive in here. We lost her. Oh man, she's gone. We can't lose Olivia. I just want to say while
can't hear you.
What? You can't hear her? No.
I can hear you.
No. My wife and I took several trips. She took trips to Portugal. We've taken trips to Spain, looking at like, do we want to have a second home and live in Europe? And so when she pulled up here, like, yeah, I'm in Portugal. I was very jealous. It's gorgeous. We are. Are you watching the stream? Or they're behind the blocks of the women's 400 free right now?
Oh, I need to refresh.
Yeah, I'm still on the summer ad.
Yeah, you got to refresh it.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, but we got some background noise.
Bad?
Oh, I think it's better now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're behind the blocks in the women's 400 free now. Okay, I want to make one quick note about prelims of this event. Summer McIntosh and Li Bingji of China tied for the third seed at 4:03.11. And Katie Ledecky is the top seed. She was 4:01.04 out of prelims. And whoever made the decision made the wrong decision. They put Li Bingji in lane 3 next to Katie, and they put Summer McIntosh in lane 6, not next to Katie. And that's just a huge problem for everyone because the whole billing of this event is Summer versus Katie. And that's my negative Nancy note for this one.
I lost you, Mel.
Sorry, thanks, buddy. We're going to bring you in as a producer. Yeah, how do you guys feel about Summer going and training with Bob? Because you guys have so many peers that train with Bob, and everybody's training. How do you guys feel about a talent like that at the age that she's at, doing the times, and she's a big star. She's at a point now where I'm going, is she going to keep this going, or is this the peak? Like I'm not really sure. But now she's going to Bob. I'm just curious what your thoughts are on that.
There's no way this is her peak.
Okay.
Like, she is such a beast, and the way that she talks about how her training, and the way that she if you hear her in her interviews, she's like she kind of speaks it into existence. She's like, this is not the best that I'm ever gonna be. Like, I'm always gonna be, and she has that mentality. She's just a killer, such a dog. And so I think going to Bob, who's such a pillar in the swimming world and swimming community, and now being able to train with Reagan and Leon and Simone, and getting pushed in this way, because I don't know if she had that. in was Sarasota, right? Her club.
Right. That was.
Was she like the only one? It'd be interesting to see how a superstar like this is with other people who train probably closer at her level, you know, and seeing like how she's being pushed every single day at practice. If that's gonna, you know, be a challenge or be like an elevator. But there's no way she's a goat. She's a goat of this generation. Like she's gonna keep going and going and going. In my opinion.
So you're saying, hey, at the scale we're seeing now, at the height we're seeing now, with doing the time she's doing now, you're seeing a trajectory that's going up to LA 2028. You're like, okay,
yeah,
okay,
for sure.
All right. Well, I don't want.
How old is she?
I don't want to be.
She's 19, I think.
Man. And it seems like too, because I just follow her on Instagram, and just got like good girlfriends. Like she has a full life and everything. So.
Yeah. No, she's 18. Sorry, I lied.
She's 18, bro. Come on.
She is 18.
Oh my
She's got to bring it down. She's got to bring it down from the time she's doing right now. It's going to be fast. It's like an icon.
So at the 100, Summer flips at 57.1. Lonnie Pallister is right behind her, and Katie is right behind her. So it's Summer, Lonnie, and Katie right now.
I saw that something on Instagram that Summer's going for 5 individuals, which is like another record-breaking thing. Like a Phelps, Soistrom vibe.
Definitely Phelps Soistrom vibe. She will be swimming 400 free, 200 IM, 400 IM, 200 fly, and 800 free, which she's never swam in before, and we'll get to see 2 rounds of her versus Katie as a result.
I'm always amazed when I sit here and watch. It looks to me like she's just over warm-up right now with her stroke. And I don't know if that's just legs, if it's she's just got a bigger stroke. It's but she looks so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
She pulls so much water.
Yeah. So she flipped at 157.1. Lonnie was 0.3 behind her. Katie was 0.3 behind Lonnie, but now Katie is starting to reel both of them in. Katie is a half second behind Summer at the turn. Lonnie's 0.2 behind Katie. Katie looks all right. She's in the race.
She looks good.
She looks good. She looks like Katie. She's got the same stroke. It's the same thing. It's pace. I'm on pace. That's what I hear in her head. She's like, I'm on pace. I'm on pace.
But that's the thing, is that Katie, for so much of her career, was just on her own. And now we're seeing Katie still do the same stroke and the same pace, but she's like racing other people. And we're getting to see this whole other side of Ledecky that we haven't seen in races a lot. Although I'm sure she gets this in practice a lot when she beats Bobby all the time.
Summer looks to me like Summer's gonna touch at 357 based on that 300 split, and just totally in control.
I think she'll be faster than that. She just flipped at 327.0. Okay. I think she'll come home under 30.
What's the world record?
354.
354.1, I think. Yeah. It's dumb. Yeah, Summer said it at trials. So Li Bingji is making a big push. She's challenging Katie down the stretch. I thought Katie was a lock for silver, but no, it's going to be Li Bingji, and Katie gets in for bronze. 356.2 for Summer, 58.2 for Li Bingji. That is a huge swim, and I believe an Asian record, and 358.4 for Katie. 358.8 for Lonnie Pallister, another huge swim for her. We just had 4 women go under 359.
Yeah, it's just lights out.
That's huge. That's the fastest heat in history.
That's nuts.
She just got out like it was nothing.
She just got out like, I got to get ready for my next race.
She's got the relay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This poor girl.
Hold on. Summer has the 200 IM semi. in this session. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're asking if she's gonna keep going?
Is she gonna keep going? Hey, Olivia, I want to know. Can she keep going? She's at that point. Yeah. Here's the thing. Everyone, there has to be a contrarian in every group. I'm just saying, it's so fast right now. It's so amazing right now. But what's it going to look like in 2028? Can she keep it going? I want to do. We need big stars in swimming. Big stars are great for swimming. I want big stars in swimming, but it's a big ask, and there's a lot that's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of water between now and LA 2028.
I think as long as she doesn't let the pressure get to her, then she'll be fine.
Olivia has feelings. Stop it.
No,
She's got feelings. I'm just saying, someone's got to say it.
Yeah, I guess.
So Hunter, you think if she stays mentally tough, no problem?
100%. Like I'm not speaking from experience, but just in what I've observed from some of the previous stars, when the whole world is watching you and you are the guy or the girl, that's a lot of pressure that you can crack under. And so it seems like I don't follow her on Instagram, but Olivia said she has a good like social life and work balance. So if she can stay happy and just like not feel all the pressure from the world, then I think she'll light it up in LA.
Yeah, I think we're seeing like this trajectory with swimmers, like even Popovici. He's such a I'm inspired by him. Like when I listen to him like speak in interviews, like he just has such a good head on his shoulders. Like there was an interview before, I think it was done by you, Coleman. Was it? It was like a SwimSwam interview. Yeah, after like Mare Nostrum maybe, or like some European meet before the Olympics.
Are you talking about David?
Like,
sorry.
David, yeah. Did
I
say, is it Popovich?
Popovich, yeah.
Popovich, my bad. And so the interviewer asked him like, so it's gold or nothing or something like that?
I didn't
like
ask that question.
You didn't ask that question. Okay.
But yes,
but it was like
there was another guy. I was there. I was holding the camera, but there was another guy who asked that question. Just to clarify.
Yeah, it's like, so you're going for gold? Got you, no. And he was like, no, I'm going to have fun. Like, I'm going to be the very best that I can be. And you would think that that's like this back asswards way of thinking, because of course he has the pressure on him. Of course he wants to get gold. Of course he wants to be the best swimmer in the world. But when you're able to be free of that, I feel like there's so much like just literature around like this like way of being. And so I think like Summer's embodying it, Popovich is embodying it, and people could learn from this. So
yeah,
I just think like as you grow and you mature and you develop and you evolve, like you do it with a good head on your shoulders, you do it for service or whatever, for inspiration, like you can't really go wrong. I think. I mean, yeah, age is a factor, injury, God forbid, or whatever it is. Like,
but she's at a crucial point in her career right now, and she is making the switch to Bob. Bob has a long trajectory, a long history of putting athletes back in the hunt, or keeping athletes on target. He's really successful on the Olympic stage. You know, so it's, you know, she's moving from the age group program in Florida to Austin here, where SwimSwam is based. And I just know that it's like, when you're at this level, I think it's hard to keep it. And I think that was a fantastic move. Kudos to her for stepping up. But I wanted your insight into it.
I also on a broader scale, I feel like there is a new generation of athletes moving up, where in previous decades we might have had, and you see the youth mindset infiltrating that. You know, we had athletes like Michael Jordan or Michael Phelps or Kobe Bryant who maybe had a different approach to competition and competing. And I think, Olivia, like you said, a lot of these younger athletes, they approach their sport differently, and they approach handling pressure differently, as opposed to maybe funneling it in and using it as a motivator, I think now the preferred method is to maybe just tune it out or try to not pay attention to it, or embrace that whatever result happens, I can live with that. Which I personally like. I think that's maybe a healthier mindset to take into the rest of your life, especially after sport.
Yeah, it's like the taking everything as feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So my wins or my losses, I'm just taking it as feedback. I'm not taking it personally. Versus when you watch Jordan in The Last Dance, he's like, and I took that personally, and he used it as his fuel. And I'm feeling like perhaps Phelps was the same way. It's like he would have this vendetta or some sort of spite.
Right.
But I think that's the whole part of swimming, which is what the water to me represents, is this medium of self-discovery. So what works for you? Does anger work for you? Does peace work for you? Can you blend them together? And this new generation is just so sick. Gretchen the same way. An ultimate chiller. So I think you can marry both sides.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah, and it's cool to see how these athletes are doing that. Mel, I think you can speak to this as well, but Austin, pretty good place to be chill. I don't know. I think there's a reason Bob went there. I think there's a reason Leon and so many other athletes went there. I think there's a reason Summer's going there now. And obviously it's to train at Texas, but Austin's a pretty easy place to have a good time and to enjoy yourself outside of training.
No, she's going to be happy. She's going to be really happy. She's going to start eating at the best restaurants, 19 Michelin star restaurants, and never stop. and the
SwimSwam way.
I'm telling you. Well, I mean, yeah. Come on. I went. You go to a taco trailer, and it's a Michelin star restaurant. Now Austin's fun. Just from. I'm gonna float down. We're gonna have, next week. We're still gonna be at World Championships, but 2 hours after the session, I'm gonna be tubing down the San Marcos River. It's the Texas way, man. Come on. She'll be doing that. She doesn't think she'll be doing that, but she's gonna be doing that.
Everyone goes tubing down the river. Hunter, what are the fun things in Columbus?
That's brutal.
Not a ton. I'll rephrase. Not a ton for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of bars, clubs. Columbus has a great nightlife. That's just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always something to do. But if you have practice in the morning, you may not be able to do it.
Fair enough. Are you back in the swing of training right now?
I am. I'm about I've been on and off for a good bit, and this is my coming up third full week of swimming every single day.
Okay.
I missed it.
How's it being back in the water?
I missed it so much. I'm pushing 20 points just in practice. I'm going fast, but I just can't hold it long. I lost a lot of my aerobic capacity on this break, but it seems like my top end speed has improved.
Okay. It's 50s LA 2028.
Yeah, no, I'm Irvine. I'm a little scared about my hundreds, but my 50s should be really good.
So you're going to Irvine?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
What are you swimming?
I'm entered 50 free, 50 back, 50 fly, 100 free, 100 back.
All right. One event a day, I don't know. Oh, it's a 4-day meet.
It's a weirder lineup, so I'll probably have to pull out of one of them. I might have to drop the 100 free and go for the 100 back because I think that's a double.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Hunter, are you training in Ohio like permanently? Are you going back to Cal, or is this just like a summer training?
So I live here now, bought a house, so I do train with Ohio State permanently, unless something else happens. But I do want to make some like trips down to Cal or do like their Christmas training up in Colorado Springs. I want to bounce back and forth, but no, I like here when the weather's nice.
Hunter's an Ohio guy. We've got men's 100 breast semifinal number 1 in the water, featuring both Americans. And right now, Campbell McKean out of lane 8 is, well, I was gonna say is looking solid, but maybe I'm incorrect, and I think I am incorrect. He was just ahead of lane 7. Matheny touches the wall 4th. McKean at 7th. So Josh Matheny seems to be in the hunt right now, but the field is starting to pull away at about the 75.
Matheny's more of a 200 breast guy, isn't he? At least for his specialty.
I think so, but he made it in the 100 too, and we'll see how his 200 looks.
Comeback.
Oh,
wow!
Yeah, so 50. He touched for second with Josh Matheny, 59.1.
Okay.
Lucas Matzereth of Germany, 58.9, won the heat. And then, again, Matheny was second at 59.1. Campbell McKean was 8th at 59.9. So he's going to be out of the final. But Matheny put himself in a good position on that one.
Yeah.
Great to see.
Sure. And that's was it McKean's first World Championships ever, right? First team made.
Yeah. He might have been on a junior
so
team.
Cool to get a finals experience.
Yeah.
Or a semi experience.
No, absolutely. Yeah. I think the fact, and again, we don't know if he was one of the athletes that got food poisoning. So that, it's great experience, like you said, just to get a second swim. I'm sure he'll be, or I'm guessing he'll get at least 1 or 2 relay swims. So yeah, hopefully we get to see McKean get 1 or 2 more swims in, but good experience for him. He missed his high school graduation to be at U.S. Nationals, and then he made the team.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Oh my gosh!
I know. So that was a great story, but right now, Josh Matheny's the guy. 59.1 for U.S. ahead of Kasper Corbeau, Denis Petrashov, Daniel Semyonov. I don't know how to say that name.
You're gonna get canceled.
I'm just trying to pronounce this name correctly. All right, but we got 100 breast semifinal number 2 coming up. I'm curious about both of you. What's your relationship like with breaststroke?
Olivia, I'll let you take this one.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You want me to go first? My relationship with breaststroke, it's like a long lost lover. We could never quite meet,
It never worked.
It never aligned. No, it's bad. It's bad.
That's fair. How often would you do breaststroke in practice, Olivia?
So
you did a lot
honestly,
of IM, right?
Bob and Herbie both. Yeah, a lot of IM. So I would do a couple IM workouts at Georgia, like Friday afternoons, because I wanted to switch it up. So, I did my best. But then when I went to ASU, Bob and Herbie both really wanted, Herbie especially, he would have breaststroke workouts that would be our recovery days, because moving your body in a different way, I know, moving your body in a different way actually helps recovery, moving your body in different motions and stuff. So I listened to the guru that he was with that. And then I did a couple IM workouts with Bob as well.
Interesting. All right. It was okay.
I mean, I'm not like bad, but I'm not good. I'm more not good. But
yeah, like short
really
course,
good.
I bet you could make it work.
Yeah.
Hunter.
No, I'm just straight up bad. I mean, I wish I was better at it because I think I'm a pretty good flyer, like not international team level flyer. But obviously I got free and back and a decent fly. If I just knew how to do breaststroke, I think I could have been an above average IMer. But honestly, I blame my brother. He took all the breaststroke genes, and he's just not a good coach. I told him to help me, and so he didn't.
He did no such thing. Your brother, Big 12 champion in the 100 breast, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. NCAA qualifier. Great breaststroker, for perhaps the greatest breaststroker in West Virginia history.
I don't know if he ever got the record or if he still would have it.
I feel like he would, but we got to check on that.
Yeah, West Virginia never would beat Texas. Like that just wasn't a thing, and so I think he did it twice. So
yeah, he two-time Big 12 champion in the 100 breast. Okay, sorry. Second semifinal of the men's 100 breast is in the water. Viberti of Italy was out fast, but now it's the other Italian, Nicolo Martinenghi, who's looking really good. Chen Haiyang is also coming on strong, and Chen's going to touch the wall first. 58.2 for Chen, 58.6 for Martinenghi, and the other Italian, Viberti, was 58.8. Woo! So Chen's cooking.
Wow, Chen like turned it on the last like 15 meters. That was insane. Wow.
He is such an anomaly to me because of the fact that like he came on the scene as like this 150 specialist, but then he's the world record holder in the 200 breast. Like he can truly do it all. His range is insane. And so, yeah, we really saw that 200 prowess there with that last 15 meters. But everyone was kind of curious how he was going to do here after not really performing very well, or at least how he had the year prior at Paris. He did not have a good Olympics. He made the final in the 100 breast, but was 7th. Didn't even make the final in the 200. It looks like he's back on form here in Singapore. 58.2, 58.8 for. Oh,
Nicolo got disqualified.
Nicolo Martinenghi got disqualified. That is heartbreaking. That's the defending Olympic champion, by the way.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Will they be able to? Are there overturns and DQs?
That's a good question. World champs, I don't know. I guess it depends. I'll be honest. If you're the defending Olympic champion, you probably have a higher chance of getting a DQ overturned than not. But we're seeing him on the screen now. He obviously does not look pleased.
He is huge.
He is, and he's so tan.
I need some of that.
Seriously.
People ask me all the time. They're like, I want to have a swimmer body. I'm like, no, you don't. You want to have a breaststroker's body. Swim. So they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I never swam breaststroke. I was terrible in breaststroke, but that's mostly what I do when I swim now, because you want to look like a breaststroker. Breaststrokers are they're put together well. It's great exercise.
You showing off your breaststroke muscles a little bit?
In my opinion, the 200 breast is the hardest event in swimming.
No.
What? Tell me more about that, Hunter.
Okay.
Long course only, and not from experience. I've never done it. But just in breaststroke is the only stroke that if you just move your body faster, you do not go faster. You have to keep the rhythm. And there's a big hypoxic component that comes in with the pullouts, especially for a 200. And that's a long race. And you have to be so like in tune the entire time. Whereas the mile 400 IM, there's a lot of rhythm. You can get into it. There's a lot of pace. Whereas breaststroke, I feel like it just hurts the entire time.
I think breaststroke is a flow. It's a roll. It's trying to get over the hump. It's trying to swim downhill if you know how to do it correctly, and it's torque and leverage. I think you've sold yourself short, Hunter, and that's why I emotionally reacted no with a very responsive no. The 200 back is the most painful race in swimming. It's harder than the 200 fly. 200 fly is like 200 breast, but obviously harder because it's fly. Sorry, just being honest. But it's the same thing, the same rhythm. 200 backstroke is just driving legs. It's just, you're going to hate yourself at the end of this if you do it correctly. It sucks. I hate it. I hated the 200 backstroke. It was terrible. And once I learned how you had to do it correctly, I'm like, this sucks. This is never going to be any fun. I really appreciate Aaron Pearsall and his magistry and magic. This guy's a magical being. Part of me hates him, but the truth is, definitively, the 200 back is the worst. It is the worst.
But did I say the hardest or the most painful? Because honestly, I don't remember, but I think there's a difference.
Okay, you're splitting hairs now, but
Yeah.
Yes. 200 breast is, I would say, the most challenging, most difficult. Agreed. It's like a golf swing. If something goes wrong,
the wheels fall off.
The wheels fall off. Did you guys hear that Gretchen is out of the relay?
What?
Yeah, Braden tweeted it. I wasn't sure. He sometimes gets news before we do. If that's the case, it's like, what? It just
that is like what?
That is a what? Yeah.
So it's already updated on the starters list. It's Simone, Kate Douglas, Aaron Gimmel, and Tori Husk. Aaron had a great split this morning, so I think we're gonna be okay. But that is a huge. Did he say why? I mean, I guess no one's saying why. They're just, USA Swimming isn't giving reasons. They're just saying people are out of events.
Yeah, no, they don't make statements and they don't provide clarity. Here's the thing: we're in the middle of competition. It's easy to be an armchair quarterback. But why would you take Gretchen outside of the 4x1?
I mean,
help me with that math.
Do we need her?
Hunter.
It's a good point.
I mean, look, I would love to see Gretchen throw down, and if she wasn't on the prelim, I didn't look, then it would be an extra medal.
She was not.
But if we don't need her, I don't know what her lineup is or what she's swimming tomorrow.
So she has a massive lineup, 4 individual events, 50-100 free, 50-100 fly, plus relays. But again, we don't know if she's sick. She added a second and a half in her semifinal swim. And again, she didn't look super tired in that, but we don't know where she's at. So, I mean, it seems like some odd things are happening with Team USA, and maybe that food poisoning hit harder than we realized, but that is a shock that they would have initially put her in the relay and now she's out.
Are you watching? Are you watching this 200 IM? Because this is like, she's like 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah. This is insane.
200 IM semi number 1, Summer McIntosh, 207.3. The next closest swimmer is 210.
After a 400 free.
Okay. Olivia. Is this the peak? Is this the moment? Are we seeing the peak of this athlete?
Is this I told you so?
Kind of fast.
No, get out of here. The thing is, we need people like you, Mel. We need people like you so we can like just cut the skepticism.
Olivia, help me understand how this is going to get better from here, because it's like so fast. Open my mind.
Because we are living in abundance. That's why. Because we can always get better.
I need to be a part of your retreat here in Portugal. Apparently, I've
made an executive decision. I'm flying. I'm skipping world championships. Fly to Portugal.
I need to have some positivity injected. Is you touched on it? You touched on it briefly, but what are you doing there?
Just like a meditative retreat. You kind of just unplug, turn off my phone for 3 days. And it's like somatic movements, like dance, meditating, yoga, stretching, out in nature,
Dance? That's fun.
Singing to trees and stuff.
I'm down with that. That's cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'd say this is our wheelhouse.
So, okay, one thing.
But no, that's so about Gretchen, though. I can't imagine it'd be for any other reason other than she's sick. Why would she ever pull out? That's
obviously hope she's okay. Sorry, one thing of note from this other semi, Phoebe Bacon from the U.S. 5th at 2:11.5. So we'll keep an eye on the second semi. I honestly don't know how that bodes for heat number 2. Like, I don't know if there's going to be 4 people faster than that. It certainly could be, but one interesting point about Summer is that she was training with Fred Verneau this year in the south of France, which how could you not have a good time training in the south of France? But she worked on her aerobic freestyle a lot. I think that's a big reason why she's testing out the 800 free this year. She's already gone. She's the number 2 performer of all time. She's a second behind Katie in the 800 free at this point, 805. Did you guys post-Olympic year? What was the aerobic base buildup like? I mean, did you do something like this where you would just put in yards and then you saw that pay off 2 or 3 years down the line? Mel, you're saying yes.
I'm just like I'm sitting here being the contrarian and being negative, because I just think sometimes even people are performing so well, but that's exactly what you should do in a post-Olympic year. If you're on a 4-year quad and you're serious about being someone who's going to roll into an Olympics and kick butt, that's exactly what you would do. Is you would train. This is the year you would train for the 800. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a reliable source to talk about aerobic bases and everything, so I don't know if I'm going to say.
Olivia, I do want your opinion on hardest event, though, because you were making some faces when Mel started talking about the 200 back.
Oh, in agreement. This is the only thing we can agree on, Mel.
We have much to agree on. We agree on meditation, and we agree on yoga. We agree on mind-body connection and movement, and bringing ourselves into balance. We are aligned. Totally. But I'm just, someone had to be, you guys are also shiny happy. Somebody had to bring a little bit of negativity in it. We don't understand the light without having a little bit of shadow and darkness. All right, okay.
I'm with
that
you.
On a bumper sticker?
I'm totally with you.
Yeah, I read that off a bumper sticker on my way to getting coffee this morning.
Wait, so Olivia, you agree 200 back, hardest event?
I think the hardest event that I've done, 2 back is, I throw up every time. The 200 free also, I want to throw that one into the
same race. It's one's on the top, one's on the bottom. It's the same race.
Exactly. And I was thinking about the mile, because I would watch Bobby's interviews after the mile. I was like, that hurt the whole time. And then I was just thinking now, well, you can actually do it though, freestyle. If you were to do it backstroke, you would never do it backstroke. So I think that kind of takes the cake.
Backstroke.
2 back is worse. But then the 4IMers, I just want to shout y'all out. That's probably the hardest event too, which I don't.
That's a lot of hardest events.
And if we sat here long enough, I think Olivia would be like, I want to shout out 50 free, because I think it might be the hardest event. the hardest. It's like
no, I'm not that guy.
I'm never going to say that. I will never say that. You don't even feel the 50 free. It's like you blink and it's over.
Maybe like hardest technical, like one mistake, it's over.
Yeah.
Like you have to have the perfect start, perfect breakout, perfect finish.
Right. But and it's hundreds of a second anyway.
We do skins for fun. Just a bunch of 50s for fun.
Exactly.
No one's doing skins 200 backs.
That's a good point. I think the 400 IM as let me weigh in on this topic as a sectional level swimmer among you normies. I think the 400 IM is the most painful, which someone said, because you do each stroke, you end on freestyle, and by that you're just tapped because you're using different muscle groups every single stroke, and then you're having to finish with 100 freestyle. I think that was the most painful. I honestly think the 500 free for me was the hardest event to swim because it was too tactical, and I couldn't do it. It was like trying to break it into 150s, and I would always mess one of the 150s up. Anyway,
Alex
semifinal number 2. Yeah,
Alex Walsh at 209. Who did you
284 for Walsh.
284. She looks super smooth, super easy. Talk about another swimmer who looks like they're just a little bit faster than warm up. Just perfect technique.
She does not look like she's breathing hard.
Elegance and grace. Alex Walsh just turning it in. I really hope that she has a great World Championships after what happened in Paris. That was kudos to her for showing up and being here and taking on this next quad. We weren't sure that she was going to do that. And Kate Douglas.
Yeah, I mean, she had a surgery this fall too.
Yeah,
and she took her NCAA season slow, and then just lit it up as she is accustomed to doing at the end of the season. And now her long course is looking great as well.
I didn't know she got surgery. What was the surgery?
You're gonna put me on the spot like that? I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
It's knee, elbow, one of those, something bendy. I'm pretty sure. But it went well.
Wait, something bendy that's not supposed to be bendy?
No, it's she. She just. I'm gonna look this up. You guys.
Look this up. We're gonna.
Okay, hold on. The story of this heat: UZD, 12-year-old from China, is in the final.
Sorry, how old?
12.
12. She.
There's always a 12-year-old from China, and Olivia is too positive to make any comment on that. She's just gonna react. She's going to react and stay in her positivity.
Oh my God.
You need to meditate on this for a minute.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll never forget. I was in the stands at 2008 Olympic trials and seeing Missy for the first time in the 2 free. How old was she? She must have been
She was 9. She was 9 years old.
13. Yeah. 9 years old. And seeing her on deck, that was just the craziest thing.
2008?
I don't understand it.
Or 2012?
2008?
She was young then. This was before her trajectory started. It had started. She was a kid.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. How old were you, Olivia?
Same age. I think she's a year younger than me.
Got it.
Or like the same year, a couple months apart. So then when we were in 2012 together, racing.
Gotcha.
I'm going to change the topic because Coleman's checking on surgeries.
Well, I got it. It was meniscus.
Fine. Okay, go ahead.
Meniscus procedure. 2-time Olympic Alex Walsh underwent a minor procedure to her meniscus. And
we know that inside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
inside knee.
She's breaststroking just fine now. Safely into the 200 IM final.
Probably did some. Here's the thing: the surgeries are like, when you do them now, you get stem cells in there, you heal faster. For the first time, we're seeing professional football players, basketball players. They have they're back faster than ever. You know that she's getting the best care possible. So back to my question, Olivia, how do you guys feel about the 50s at the Olympics? Because
I love it. Huge fan. Huge fan. People love the 50s. It's crazy. Being a sprinter, though, I will have to say, I love watching the mile. I love watching Bobby in the mile against anyone, like if it's a close race. So I used to be that type of person. I'm like, the 50s are the most exciting, the 100s are the most exciting. But I think if you're just a lover of swimming, you can find excitement in everything. But yeah, the 50s coming in is so sick. I want a 4x50 medley relay.
Did you hear rumblings about this early in your career, and then it took this long for it to happen, or were you surprised? Like, oh no, we're going to get 50s. I never expected that.
I think I never expected it because I have a bunch of old heads in the sport that think it's like takes away from the beauty of it. So there's a lot of backlash. You should never do it. It's going to take, you know. And then, you know, I saw backlash from like really great swimmers. I think like Chacon was like, no, why is this happening? And I'm like, this is your bread and butter. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
that was definitely an unexpected response from them.
Yes.
Unexpected. No. But I love it. It's exciting. People love the what's it 100 meter in track. Takes 7 seconds.
7 seconds. It takes 9 seconds, but yeah, I wish it took 7 seconds. It will take 7 seconds, but we'll all be dead, and that'll be happening in the future when they have blubber shoes. But that was a Disney movie reference. If anybody doesn't get it. Okay.
I know blubber.
Blubber.
Is blubber different than flubber?
Wait, did I have that wrong?
Was it flubber in the movie?
Robin Williams.
It was flubber.
It was flubber.
I stand corrected.
Flubber.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Canada.
Anyway, Hunter, what do you think of the 50s being added?
I will say I'm not as far as Chacon. I think it could work, but we don't know like all the implications of it. Like, does that add 2 days to the meet? Does that add 3? Does it not change the meet lineup at all?
It doesn't change the number of days, but we don't know the schedule yet. It's still 9 days.
SwimSwam is going to is going to do a podcast. We're going to do it with our good buddy Mike Unger, who is our former chief operating officer at United States Swimming. He's now, I can't say he's the number 2 at World Aquatics, but he's in the mix in the C-suite at World Aquatics, and it's quite complicated how they're going to manage this and roll it out. An enormous amount of thought has gone into it. I really think with someone as competent as he is, they're going to do it correctly, and we're going to have as much value like Olivia's hoping we're going to have value. And it's also going to fit into the schedule in a way that Hunter might be worried about. They're going to, I think they're going to manage this well. I also think the way they're going to roll it, I can't tell you what I know, but it actually might start the Olympic window sooner, meaning like the heat of the Olympics might begin sooner than all of the trials meets happening in the spring on the way up to the Olympics. Something might happen in the fall. There might be a key ingredient in the fall.
Mel, you can't, I know what you're talking about there. You can't say anything, what you know. Blink twice if they're going to get rid of 200 semis.
Oh,
I didn't. I can't.
I think that's what we really need.
I'm sorry. I should have gone like this.
But yeah, no,
that was a journalistic move on Coleman's part. He's a student of journalism. And that's how we handle it at SwimSwam.
I think if they get rid of 200 semis, I don't know. I think that's just going to change the entire sport. I wouldn't be a fan of that. I feel like that would take away from like maybe I'm turning into an old head. I don't know. I think for everyone who's ever medaled in the 200, having to do 3 rounds, and then now you'd only have to do 2 rounds, it would just
3 rounds of 200 sounds so painful.
Mel, how many rounds did you have to do?
15.
Didn't used to have
semis. Am I?
So yeah, I forgot when they started. They started it sometime in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was something they had done early in the 70s, and they stopped it for 1984. And they brought it back. They brought it back for airtime. We have it for airtime. It's more, we have more television time. So the answer is I don't know that any. I don't think that there's any on the chopping block. We will see. That somehow they're fitting this into the schedule.
We don't need them.
Then roster limits, though. Like, do we get more people on the team?
You're asking all the tough questions. When I heard the background on this, I asked the question, hey, can you give us a breakdown? Talking to World Aquatics, can you give us a breakdown of how this is going to work? And they were slow to respond. They were saying, hey, we're going to respond, but then we're apologizing because we can't respond fast enough. And then look, here's some background information. And it was so complicated in terms of, and here's a key ingredient as to why. Track and field and swimming are a reason why the Olympic apparatus can say that we are truly a global Olympics, a global participation sport. Track and field and swimming does that, but roster limits are key. So that's the key ingredient when it comes to adding 50s. Yes, roster limits is going to be really interesting. So we'll get an unpacking of that here in the next, into the fall.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that the 100 swimmers more often than not will also be the 50 swimmers. But in the absolute worst case scenario, that's 6 more spots. And if they don't match, who you're not taking, because we may not need 6 people for all of our relays, but I do think the reason the US is so dominant is because we can switch out our entire relay morning to night. And so if we get rid of those extra spots to make room for 50s, I just don't know.
But I think if they give that 50 slot to a 100 swimmer, then it takes away from the fact that it's a completely new added event. Because don't you think the trajectory of swimming could go into that people are going to start training ultra sprint just to do the 50s? Like, let's say you have a person just training for the 50 free, 50 fly, but then the 100 flyer takes the 50. Then it's just like a throwaway event. Then it doesn't mean as much. And then what's the point of even having them at the Olympics?
Yeah. Well, and that's what I think that was the US's mentality for a long time at World Championships, right? Like, we didn't even have 50s at our trials until 5 years ago or something. And then, before that, they would just, you qualified in the 100, here's a 50, focus on it if you want to. If not, we don't care. And so, I think it would really defeat the purpose, and it'll be really, we saw it play out already at this US trials, when Kieran Smith got bumped off the team, in part because there were at least 2 athletes, Michael Andrew and Dare Rose, who were just in there for 50s, or who qualified in just 50s of strokes. And so it's like, we've already seen that roster limit happen and people get bumped off, and we'll see how that impacts the relays. We'll see how it impacts how well we do in the 50s, but roster is going to be tricky thing.
We're going to get a full unpacking of this. It's going to come in August, early September, and it's going to be, and we're going to write multiple reports on it in addition to a 90-minute podcast as we start the women's 4x100 medley.
Free relay.
4x100 freestyle relay. If Gretchen being off this relay costs us a medal or the color of a medal, how are people going to respond to this? Because
poorly.
And also we're in a post-Olympic year with a new national team director, Greg Meehan. Does this fall to Greg Meehan? This falls on his head. If this is a bad call, absolutely. This is a risky call. This is to me, this is
okay. Simone's out 25-2.
First of all, do you guys feel chills as you watch Simone?
Absolutely.
From the jump, her going off the blocks. She looks like a fucking monster.
Yeah, she does. Simone looks solid. The field seems to be coming back on her a little bit. Australia's leadoff looks good. I think Simone's going to touch second. So 52.7, 53.09 for Simone. That's right. She was 52.9 or 52.8 at Nationals. So that's a great leadoff. Who was that for Australia?
Is Kaden now, or is this Aaron?
Aaron.
This
then
should be
Tori.
This is Kate, I think.
So Aaron and Tori.
Yeah, Kate, Aaron, Tori. So right now in the water for Australia is Meg Harris. So Molly O'Callaghan was Australia's leadoff, and she was 52.7. This will be Meg Harris, and then it'll be Mila Jansen and Olivia Wunsch for Australia. So Australia is definitely front-loading their relay, similar to us, I think.
No, I think Tori's gonna throw down.
Oh, long finish.
If we can just stay close, I think Tori's gonna take the touch.
I'm with you, Hunter. I think I'm hoping Tori is on form enough for this, but Erin looks like she's gaining on Mila Jansen of Australia right now.
Let's go.
Boom.
I mean,
Wow.
Here we go. Yeah.
Let's just say this: U.S. and Australia are leagues ahead of every other team right now.
They flipped the same and got a little hurt there coming off the wall.
Yeah, Australia
go Tori.
Has maybe a body length at this point.
Let's go Tori. Let's go Tori.
Tori's a fighter. Tori's a fighter.
Tori's a fighter.
Let's go.
All right, we are 6/10 back. See, the U.S. is 6/10 back from Australia. We got Olivia Wunsch on Australia's anchor. She is the up-and-coming sprint star for Australia. And we got Tori Husk anchoring for U.S. Tori has already overtaken Olivia Wunsch.
She's gonna after that start with the underwaters. Watch these underwaters right here. She's gonna pop up. She's gonna be back behind her.
Tori is now 2/10 ahead of Australia.
Tori breathes left. She can't see her.
She's breathing away.
Point. Tori cannot see Olivia.
But the Australian's breathing right, so none of them
seems
can see.
to be holding. Yeah, Tori's holding her own.
Tori!
Oh no! Oh no! It's Australia. It's going to be Australia.
That was exciting. That was exciting.
That was really exciting.
That was the lead
330.6, 331.0 for US, 330.6 for Australia. The Australians are ecstatic, as they should be. I think they came into this meet as the underdog. The US looked like they had this one, and not their day.
Okay.
Oh.
So, do we get? So you know what I'm going to ask you? I'm going to ask you if Gretchen had been on that, what would there have been a faster split? Would that have been the difference?
I need to see the splits first.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's just, yes. But then we don't know if Gretchen is still suffering from, or if she ever had food poisoning.
And Tori too.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. That's correct. We don't know. But we're all scratching our heads going, look, we got a huge talent in Gretchen Walsh. Why wouldn't she on the 4x1?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that it happened so suddenly within finals themselves.
Yeah, within finals.
Tells me it's like
yeah, I mean, she could have been really struggling after her 100 fly.
Yeah.
We don't know. You know, I mean, again, we've seen situations like this before. Caleb Dressel 2022 pulls out of the meet halfway, and like we find out later, very justifiable reason for that. You know, it's like they're not gonna. It's not like they were like, you know what? Actually, let's just take Gretchen off.
No. Yeah. It's that's right. We don't know if this is a health moment. But just, I'm sorry. Let's just stick a pin in this and pause. Kudos to Australia. Australia always bringing it. Rob Woodhouse is now their chief executive officer. If you guys are too young to understand who Rob Woodhouse is, he's an Olympian from the 1980s. So Australia has an Olympian former swimmer running their NGB. This is a super intelligent man. Everybody loves him. He's really well connected, and the Swimming Australia is in great hands. And they're tiny compared to the United States, and they always bring it with their talent. So great victory for them. I think as a second point, I think most fans look at this and they don't have as much grace as you might have if you're a national teamer or you're always covering this like Coleman Hodges. Fans look at this and go, wait a minute, Team USA should win. And why aren't we putting our best? Why aren't we fielding our best team? They have very little grace for what it looks like inside. Hunter, Olivia, when you guys know what happens internally, and when relays change up or when people sit out, do you think this is a health situation? Do you think this is a math situation where the coaches in the background are saying, hey, Gretchen's not the right talent to put in this race?
I doubt that it's a math situation. I doubt that they're in there. We're not going to put one of our best girls in there. One who's a dog. Like, not to say that, like, Erin and Gretchen both, NCAA, when you're used to swimming 13 races in 3 days, it's not like you need to pull back. You don't have the strength or the endurance to do so. So definitely being from having been on teams where stuff like this happens, it's like you do kind of keep it close to chest. It's like, okay, there might be some injury, there might be some sickness, there might be some food poisoning, and you just do the best that you can. And sometimes you just get dealt a shitty hand, and you just have to kind of do your best with it. But there's no way that they were like, no. It's same thing with Tori. Like, I think, and somebody even in here said that they heard she had the bug or whatever. And
we're going to try and find this answer. We don't know what it is. But we'll know as the week progresses.
I honestly never understood. I don't know if this is a dumb question, but I never understood why people aren't forthcoming with what's happening. Because perhaps maybe they don't want to use it as an excuse or have it viewed as a weakness, but at least it'd be like an explanation, because then your head's really on the chopping block. You're like, well, what the hell? Team USA should have won. But it's like they were just throwing up for 48 hours. So I'm sorry, like, we did our best, but at least we have an explanation.
I'm totally with you. I mean, especially as a member of the media, Olivia, I think it's a no-win situation for the subject, because people, sports fans are going to be sports fans, right? Like, they're going to be upset and angry if they don't get the outcome they want, no matter what. If someone says, I've been puking for 48 hours, they're going to be like, weak, soft, come on. And it's like, and so I understand why you would want to, especially as like a national team manager or an admin, why you would want to protect your athletes in that way. But I think, every major professional sport does this, right? If someone is out, there's a whole, the NBA has a report of like, this is who's out, this is why they're out, this is who's out, this is what, they're sick, the injury, and it's like, I think it would elevate swimming if we were more forthcoming with these things.
And money's on the line as well for like those pro leaguers, where it's like they have sponsors, they have contracts, and it's like, I'm not going to tell you what's happening. But it's like, no, you need to know what's happening so that sponsors know, and I guess fans too.
Smart pro organizations, and this is in a sense your USA Swimming. It's a pro team. You're fielding a pro team. When you disclose information fast, you're better off. Just as a side note, in the U.S. telecast, my heart fluttered because, as we were talking about earlier in this stream, Hunter's 4x1 performance, Peacock ran off a look back at Paris, and I was watching Hunter, and that was kind of cool. I don't know if you saw that, Hunter.
It's on my other monitor, but I'm in this conversation until that race starts.
Well, I just want you to know. I just want you to know that I had a fanboy moment, and okay.
I just before we get started on this relay, really quick, we've got splits from the women's 4x1. And just in case you're curious, Simone led off 53-0, Kate Douglas 51-9, Erin Gimmel 53-1, Tori 52-8. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we could have asked for a much better relay with those performers. Australia 52-7, Meg Harris 51-8, Mila Jansen 52-8, Olivia Wunsch 53-0, and just kind of gutted it out and held off Tori Husk.
Well, the answer to that question is we're going to learn later in the week. We're going to know as the week progresses if it was the right move or not.
It's a really solid relay for Team USA.
Solid, yeah, solid. That's right. Yeah.
It's not amazing, but that's Kate Douglas throwing down a 51-9 is pretty exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. 51. Whoa. Kate Douglas is magical.
Yeah. No, it's I mean, in Australia matching that with a 51-8. Yeah, that's really impressive. Okay, but now we got the men.
USA. Let's go, boys.
I really like the Jack Alexi leadoff move. I really like the Johnny Kulo anchor. I'm glad the coaches understood the aura there.
Okay, let's take just a Hunter. Hunter, how you feeling, buddy, right now? How do you personally feel? Are you? Is this working for you? Do you feel like you're there? Is it?
I got some butterflies. I tell you, I wish I was there right now, but I'm honestly probably more excited to see. I don't want to say the next gen because these guys are all current talent. But I do think that Jack and Chris are going to be like our next pinnacle of sprinting in the United States. I mean, Jack went 46 at trials. I want to see him excel here because he's always had a really fast trials. I think he deserves a lot of grace for Paris. I mean, the first Olympics is really difficult, and I think that was his first international.
Oh my God!
So I think he's gonna tear it up.
He just went out in 22.3. He is 2/3 of a body length ahead of the field.
Did China lead off Pan? Is Pan even here?
He's got a gallop.
Pan is here. Pan was in prelims. Let me just pull up the start list to see who
they're ahead of the world record.
Oh my gosh! Jack!
Oh my God!
Is he gonna?
47-2 lead off. That is good.
Let's go, Patty.
And the crazy thing, they don't even look that far ahead. Okay, China's in lane 6.
My goodness,
and they're anchoring with Pan.
I swear, Pan goes another 45. I'm gonna lose it.
You know that feeling all too well.
That one stung.
I'm always looking. I just have to. Side note, Hunter, do you look for the galloping freestyler? You know what I mean by gallop?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of a 200 type thing, but to each their own. My freestyle, I pretty much straight armed the last 50.
You did. You did.
Okay, so Patrick Salmon held the lead. Chris Giuliano is now in the water. We're flanked by Italy and Australia. They are both looking quite solid.
Still on world record pace.
Yeah.
That world record.
7/10 under
really
world
just
record.
Hugging
pace.
that lane line.
If they break this world record, I might actually be a little jealous.
Wait a second. Is it still the 2000? Is it still
2000? So hard.
2008. This is the Lezak record.
This is the Lezak world record.
Huge. I didn't even think about that, but
Oh
okay. Well, we got to remember they end with a 46-0. So come on, Johnny.
Yeah. You've
So
got
that means he has to be 46.5.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh,
I
Come
thought
on, Johnny.
he's going up against Kyle Chalmers. I forgot about that. Oh,
I don't know enough about him.
He's got it.
Is he a racer, Olivia? Like, can he out-touch
Dude,
Chalmers?
just wait and see.
They
I don't
just
wanna
all
wait.
flipped at the same. Italy is there too. Kyle's pulling away.
Come on, buddy.
No.
Come on, buddy.
Johnny, you got this. For second. Italy's
Well, that
pulling
was
ahead
painful.
as
That
well.
hurts. He might get the
Kyle
touch over Italy.
Australia's gonna get gold. Oh, Italy just sneaks in for silver. It's US for bronze, but Australia just swept the free relays. Wow. Dean Boxall is losing it.
Dean Boxall, yeah, right. That's
Where did Kyle just go?
Dean Boxall, I can't believe he's not dancing out there along the sideline.
Calling 6 mid to 6'6" area on Chalmers, if I had to guess.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is like Kyle's bread and butter. He's done this a million times where he dives it behind, and it's almost like no matter how far he's behind, he's like, yeah, I'm good.
It's
taxes and Chalmers going 46 split.
Here's the thing: where was I would like to see Pan's split on this, and like where was China?
So China was totally out of it.
Still want to kind of see what his split was.
I mean he split a 47 this morning in prelims.
Oh,
so he looked good. He looked like he was on form. Wow. Australia having a night. No world record, I think.
The Lezak greatest anchor of all time still stands. Wow.
Do you think in Great Britain they say that Duncan Scott's anchor where he ran down Nathan Adrian was the greatest anchor split of all time?
Yeah, but that's an island nation, the tiny island nation, and everybody knows that the world record is the world record. Good point, Coleman.
Or like in France, do you think they say Yannick Agnel's anchor in London was the greatest relay split?
They probably do, but Team USA's got the world record, so we can end this conversation.
That's true.
But here's the thing: we got to bring us back. Post-Olympic year, Team USA is calibrating on moving into our home Olympics, our domestic Olympics. It is okay. I'm okay with there being mistakes and problems and learning experiences. We have a new national team director in Greg Meehan, and there's going to be a lot of calculus and debate as we move forward, because we just had a report card with our relays when we got bronze in the men's 4x1, and we have the talent to to throw down. And in the women's 4x1, that to me, I'm still smarting. I feel like I've been slapped in the face. I'm not sure what happened there. So we'll see. I'm trying to be positive like Olivia. But just in case. Just in case I want to be a contrarian.
Yeah. That was hard.
No, I feel you. I mean, it's like feedback. Like I said, you just take it as feedback. And with the guys' relay, it's like you have 2 newbies on that relay. With the girls, you have 3 vets, some food poisoning. It's just you do the best that you can, and you take it all as feedback. I think. I mean, what's it going to take to be on top again?
I think we buried the lead on this one, Hunter. You saw Team USA lose. How you feeling about it? You weren't on that relay. We needed you.
Hey, I would have loved to be there, but truth be told, I think this year off was definitely needed. I've learned so much more about myself and have I was so wrapped up in swimming and have been ever since I kind of came into it. But no, I will be back, and hopefully I will be back on that relay, because I'm not going to let Chalmers chase me down. I want him. No, but as far as that relay goes, I mean, that great splits. Jack leading off 7-2. I don't know any of the other splits, but I mean, those are new guys. And they were under world record pace until Lizak.
I'm pulling up splits. I'm pulling up splits right now.
Coleman, you got to timestamp that what he just said. He's like, I'm not letting Chalmers. We got to pull that clip out. We're going to use that clip. That clip is going to follow you for 3 years.
I will add one small disclaimer: unless Chalmers goes 5'9" or whatever Pan did, I got him.
I'm out.
So
okay, no, Hunter, you were spot on. So Flynn Southam for Australia 7-7, Kai Taylor 7-0, Chalmers was 46-5. Oh,
wow!
Did they just? My screen just went blank, so I'm wondering if they refreshed the splits, if there was perhaps a DQ or something. But yeah, Kyle Chalmers was 46-5.
And the Americans, we don't know yet.
It's refreshing. Gosh. Now it's saying the file is not found, so I don't know what they went.
I think an important split to look at would be Chris's first 50. In Paris, he went out 21 and really was hurting. I'd like to see if he swam this one a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up splits here, but I don't know. They're not coming up.
So what did we learn? What did we learn in this first session? What did we learn?
Summer is just starting to peak.
That's not what we learned. That is not what we
learned. That's what I was going to say.
That was a side note. That was a thought bubble that I just shared. With this conversation. Olivia smacked me down, put me in my place.
I don't know. I mean, she went 356 and made it look easy, and then went 207 and a 200 IM like 3 minutes later.
I was looking on Twitter on X, and people were very upset that she doesn't swim faster at World Champs and keeps breaking world records at trials. And I'm like, I'll take a world record anytime you get it. But yes, so that was a thought bubble. And I threw it out there because I knew that Olivia might push back a little bit, being on her positive retreat.
Well, what I was also going to say, which I forgot to mention, is that isn't Summer's mom like an Olympian, a former Olympian? So she's got like the secret sauce at home, you know? So it's like you constantly get to learn from your parents' perhaps mistakes or their downfalls or whatever. And so like if you soak all of that in, and you have this talent and you have the love for the water, I think that's a common thread amongst all great swimmers is their love. Like once you start to hate it, you just gotta leave.
It's too much. It's prison. I'm leaving prison now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take a vacation from it. Yeah. It's a lot. It's
Wow.
What are you looking at? What's the wow for? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at our comments right now, and one commenter just said, "I love being Australian."
You know what? I love Australia.
Excuses.
I love Australia.
Okay, well, if it's the truth, then it's the truth.
I've looked at moving to Brisbane and Sydney and Perth. It's like
splits.
Is my style.
That's what I'm saying. Splits are back up. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Okay.
Australia's third leg, Maximilian Giuliani, was 47.6. Again, Chalmers 46.5. United States, Alexei 47.2. Patrick Salmon 47.0. Chris Giuliano 47.4. Johnny Culo 47.9. Honestly, if you would have given me those splits, I said we're good. We're gonna win. And the world has caught up. Wow. So Italy, who got in there for silver, Carlos D'Ambrosio.
Good. We'll go with
47.7 lead off. Thomas Chacon 47.1. Lorenzo Zazzeri 47.3. Manuel Frigo 47.3. That's a really fast relay.
Our SwimSwam editor-in-chief of SwimSwam Italia is going bananas right now. She is. No, she's been with us for over a decade. She's amazing.
She's very happy.
She's amazing. She can cover anything in swimming, but she manages. That is for listeners out there, our second biggest listening nation outside the United States. It's not Britain. It's not Canada. It's not Australia. It's Italy. They're bananas. Yeah,
I'm not surprised by that. Every time we've had ISL over in Italy, sold out crowds.
They're good swim fans.
I love Italy.
Hunter.
Do I think pineapple belongs on pizza?
Hunter, yes. Any thoughts on the 4x1 now that you've digested it, you've seen it, you've heard the splits?
Salmon. What's his?
Patrick Salmon.
7-0. That's dirty. I still want to know Chris's first 50. Do we have that?
Yeah, Chris was 22.2, and he ended up going 47.4.
Okay, that's much better, like, swim as far as how it was done. And we have no idea if any of these athletes had food poisoning, or, I mean, even if they don't currently have it, that's still going to take a toll on your body. Even if this is a completely healthy relay altogether, I do not think that that's anything to hang their head about. I mean, we're spoiled in the United States, where if it's not gold, then it just wasn't a good race, or like, it's still a medal. And frankly, to stand on that podium under your flag is an honor, no matter what color medal you're getting. And it's year after the Olympics, so there's a lot of moving pieces. I really don't think we have to worry or look into anything too much until LA. That's when it matters.
Well, this first session's over. Hunter's going to be swimming at Tier Championships. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure the actual name of the meet, but yeah, Irvine.
Here's the thing: it's national championships. They have to name it differently for whatever reason. I don't know why they're calling it what they're calling it. It's probably because of money, and which I'm supportive of. But it is our summer big meet championship, and you're going to you're coming off of training that you've taken a break. So you're kind of you know where you are in the pool, but you don't really know where you're at. You've probably never taken a break this long before, right?
No, I mean, I started swimming year round leading into 2019, and I have not stopped since.
So this is really interesting. You're going to learn a lot of valuable information.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm ready for it.
Well, it's a great situation post-Olympic year, because if you go in and it's like that didn't work, that you took a break. But some people, there are many stories going back decades with people who were speed demons. Not that maybe that's the wrong term, but but you know what I mean. They can pull the nitro, and they take breaks, and they're older. And they come back, and they have one or two good swims, and it's like, wow, I didn't know I could do that. Like, their speed is crazy after taking a break. So I'm kind of curious, if one or two races you might pop off and feel an enormous amount of speed that surprises you. I hope that I hope you have some sort of an experience like that.
I don't want to get my hopes up over it, because I do want to approach this meet as just like I'm back. Let's still have some fun, because next season I'm all the way in. So I want to enjoy this. But I mean, I wasn't training at all when I did Westmont. Wasn't training at all when I did Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
When I did those meets, I had not touched the water since Paris, and I had not had a consistent training block since September of 23, because I started coming down for Worlds in Doha and then fell into a spot. So didn't really train a ton leading into Paris. Post Paris, didn't train at all. But I mean, I'm 22.0 on my 50 free, and I think I went like 22.3 at some of those meets. So I feel so fast right now. So fast. I just don't know if I could hold it for very long.
You know, when some people, when they take a rest, you might have micro injuries that you didn't know you had that heal. And some, I think it's good. I think it's good every so often to let your body go. So we'll be watching closely. We'll be pulling for you.
Don't watch too closely if it's going bad, though.
Well, I mean, we know that this is an experiment, so it doesn't matter. We're chilling. We're chilling.
It's all data, right, Olivia?
Olivia, are you on this? Are you on your own
Yes,
personal journey, or are you hosting people? Are you? Is this business?
This is my own personal journey for what I'm doing right now here in Lisbon. My own personal journey, yeah, with a group of, it's a small group, like four women, and it should be fun.
Okay, this is Eat, Pray, Love. I got it.
Eat, Pray, Love. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Are we good?
I think we're good.
Can we go to breakfast now?
That's it. I think
You guys, could I take a selfie of
Honestly.
us?
Go do it now.
Okay. I'm gonna get like the view in the back. Okay, hold up. All right, ready? Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I had a bunch of fun. Go Team USA the rest of the week. Go Hunter.
Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Hunter, for tuning in. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Thank you all for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for the Peacock. I'll make sure to keep using it and make sure there's a ton of recommended.
I love that for us.
Thank you, Hunter, for hooking up the stream.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we need Hunter to come back on and help us as a producer in the background, because it's like, I mean, he solved a lot of problems today.
So I had to go through my Chrome settings because Peacock has a they don't let you stream, and so I basically had to find out how to deactivate that, and so I just streamed it on Discord the entire time for Olivia.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Our hero. Well,